As you may notice, I've been posting one short format video every day in YouTube. I showed some art tutorials, I also showed some of my OCs, I shared some drawing processes, some sketches. For now I did already 20 plus days, and eventually doing that you will get out of ideas. And I've been scrolling to the depths of my Procreate gallery to see if I have something to share to upload some time lapse. So I've scrolled till very end and got shocked about how much my art style changed. And it brought me a new idea for a short video. So I've made this video in YouTube Shorts and for some reason decided to post it in TikTok as well. And oh boy, that was a mistake. I've opened the gates to hell. I've never received so much hate in my life, guys. It was just more and more hate every time I opened the app to doom scroll. So that's why today we are going to try to bring my old art style back. So I'm going to draw on my iPad as I used before. And I prepared some references here on my drawing tablet so I can navigate and see how I used to draw before. I don't know how it's gonna go. Let's see. I'm genuinely curious if I can still do that because my art been simplified for a very long time for now. I'm going to draw a portrait of my OC named Kave that also was in the cursed short video. To those who don't know me, hi, I'm Kira. I'm an independent digital artist, and in this channel I share about my full-time artist journey, talk about my OCs, and just yap and draw. I've already had an idea in mind how I want to draw my OC Kave. As some of you may know, he is an office worker and a colleague of my precious OC Shade. I've made a whole video of his redesign before where I draw him in airplane during my 11-hour flight to Bangkok. So if you are curious, you can check it out. I talk about him more there. And yeah, he was named Kave way before certain Kaves start to exist. So I wanted to draw him as an employee of the month style, like in that SpongeBob episode. So he's attached somewhere on the wall, smiling and motivating new employees to work hard. Before the redesign, he was an edgy gothic guy with long black hair and giving vampire energy. But now he's just a normie responsible office worker. He has settled down, living a normal calm life and just matured in general. It wasn't very easy to think about how to recreate my old style because I completely forgot the drawing process and I had to look back to old artwork and to the canvas a million times. Because I had a feeling that my memory was completely erased and I had no clue how did I draw back then. But during the sketching phase, I managed to recall something and just trusted the process. Gladly, I had all my Procreate brushes that I used, so it helped a lot. So, how did my style change so drastically? I know it feels like it was drawn by a completely different person. People even named it art style colonization, how it turned from Western style to, as people call, generic BL style. But it was my conscious choice and it was not very easy, to be honest. So, let me start from the beginning. I've discovered my old style while I was working in the mobile game development industry. Yeah, surprise, I actually worked as an artist before. I started when I was 22 years old and I've worked there for 6 years in total. It was a pretty big corporation with a lot of artists working with me. And we had many different projects at my work. I worked in a very stylized project in flat coloring style. It was still an amazing project and had a deep lore and nice characters. But we had another big project that was drawn in semi-realism style. And everything I wanted is to move to that project. I was fascinated how detailed their art was, how they used 3D in their work, how nicely rendered were characters there. But I just wasn't skilled enough to go switch to that project. Everyone who worked in that semi-realistic project had an amazing art skill and even maybe similar to Arcane or League of Legends. Meanwhile, I had no idea about how to draw like them. So I've made a goal to master semi-realism, And spoiler, I didn't master it at all, but I've tried my best. It felt so unreachable, and honestly, after a while, I realized that I never enjoyed drawing in that style myself. I was rendering one portrait for days till my eyes hurt. Every time I took a break and looked at the drawing, I would notice many mistakes and it frustrated me a lot. I spent so much time collecting million references and tried to draw skin as smooth as possible and even define every eyelash. After a while, drawing felt exhausting and my goal felt more and more unreachable and my OCs felt more and more unrecognizable from how they looked in my head. Everything just led me to a huge burnout and I lost myself completely. I forgot about my main goal to tell the story about my OCs. And after giving up and taking a huge break, I slowly started to remind myself about what was really important to me and completely switched my style back to flat coloring. And it brought my joy back. For a while, my style still was a bit Western. By the way, it was the times when I had the most commissions coming in, because I guess D&D players love this style a lot. I had a lot of fun and a lot of money because of combining my office job with ton of commissions. And then Genshin Impact came to my life. I have a separate full video about how fan art destroyed my life, where I talk more about it. But shortly, I've been drawing Genshin fan art for almost 4 years, and my art style adapted and changed without me noticing it. Also, I was selling merch and selling it at conventions. And for a while, I really liked that feeling to be part of the community and share the passion for a game with other people. Drawing Genshin changed my style a lot, and personally, I like my new style way more now. I spend way less time on one drawing now, and I can finally have fun and draw any idea that came to my head with my OCs, and they look exactly how I imagined them in my head. And believe me, I do not care what other people have to say about it. There is no sponsor for this video, so I'm going to make a quick reminder. My commissions are open, so if you want to commission me, just follow the link to my vision. It's in the description down below. And if you are an OC merch enjoyer, I'm inviting you to join my Snake Mail Club, where you can receive the photo cards and stickers with my precious OCs every month at your door. Thank you so much, and we can move on. And now about the hate in TikTok. I am just not bothered. Everyone knows what type of people write mean stuff, right? I don't have to explain that. But I'm more touched in a positive way because I've got a lot of nice words from supportive people and it made me feel so happy and motivated. Thank you so much everyone who wrote me nice comments. Yeah, maybe I'm immune to hate because I'm grown adult and I've worked in an industry where you constantly get comments about your work. But I'm more concerned about comments like, I would be so upset reading comments like this, or I was bullied about my art and I don't draw anymore. Yeah, all these comments just make me feel sad. And to be honest, I even personally know people who quit drawing because of online hate. And I just want to say to all my artists out there, don't pay attention to hate. Don't measure your value by the loudest voices. Not everyone who sees your art is your audience. Not everyone who criticizes your art can draw themselves. People out there can be frustrated with their lives or their art skills and just feel better after they say something bad online, thinking that they hurt you, that they made you feel bad about yourself. But the thing is that you just shouldn't give them that emotion, that energy. You know what I mean? Just don't feed them, ignore it. Block the people, ignore the messages, don't reply on this stupid stuff, you know? Just draw what you like in the style that you love. Artists should just support each other. And I have a nice place for that. My private Discord server. We share our art there and just chat about anything. To join the server, you need to become a YouTube member or a patron, only for €2, and you can stay there as long as you like. So here is the final version of my semi-realistic portrait of Kaveh. It was not easy, but I'm happy with the result. So I've learned that no matter how your style changed, you still will remember how to draw in the way you did before. And the other thing I've learned is do not rage bait anymore. At least do not post it in TikTok. Or do that if your page is monetized, because mine was not, unfortunately. Feel free to share with your artist bullying experience in TikTok if you had any, or in any other platform as well. Let's just support each other here. And thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.